So you can take a seat or lie down, closing the eyes, opening the palms, and taking a few deep breaths. And then resting your awareness to the breath and just starting to soften inside yourself and allowing whatever wants to flow to flow. And maybe that's physical sensations, pulsating, tingling, expansion. Maybe it's emotionality. Maybe it's a calm. It doesn't really matter what it is. What matters is that you are here and that you are allowing yourself to meet the moment. And this whole transformation, this inner transformation, is nothing else but keep on meeting yourself in the moment. It's that simple, it's that simplistic, and nothing else is required. And this simple act of meeting ourselves in the moment is something that most of us haven't done historically. What I tend to see, especially if I worked with you a little bit more, it's that there is one commonality. It is people that have always been hyper aware of their surroundings, have always had a natural ability to sense and feel people, and have created a sense of safety by checking in, scanning, tuning in what the space needs, what is happening in there, and what we need to be in order for that space to stay calm or peaceful. So we've lived very much from an outwards perspective. And you have people that freeze, that fight, that flee. But you also have people that just find a sense of security in constantly scanning the space, in constantly feeling into other people and being accommodators. And so I think most of us have been those accommodators. And it's not like we've even been aware of it. And this might be to whatever degree it was present for you and to whatever degree it still is present for you, because that has seen its final days. That is no longer who you are here to be, but that is, for the most part, how we have navigated life. By finding a sense of safety in touching upon the external climate. And in doing so, we slowly started to leave ourselves behind because it wasn't about what we were feeling, it was about what the space needed. It wasn't about what we preferred, it was about what kept the surroundings calm. So just keep breathing and relaxing, and first of all, acknowledging that the fact that you are coming here and the fact that you are meeting every moment just as it is within yourself is everything. Because this, for the most part, has been the very thing that we have learned to leave behind. And this is also why many of us have such an intense rage that we held, that we weren't even aware of. And it's the time and time again, bypassing yourself, stepping over yourself, living in this illusion that being love is being a doormat. Being love is accommodating. It's not. Being love is just recognizing that you are love. So take a breath. And today, let's recognize that we are love, period. Let's recognize that there is no such thing as needing to be lovable. Let's recognize that the only place where we can cultivate a true sense of safety is within ourselves. And that when we are so firmly standing on that foundation that we build of safety by starting to include every part that we could possibly be aware of, and including that in that which is all right, in that which is the totality of us, we've actually started to build from the inside out a foundation of safety. And what we have historically done is trying to create external safety. And this is where the opinions of others mattered so much, the moods of others mattered so much, the external unfolding mattered so much. And now you're starting to realize, slowly but surely, or maybe you realized it in one go and you're just allowing it to sink in deeper and deeper, that which you received in a moment, that this foundation of safety really just is, can I be fully and completely myself in this moment, no matter what that personal self is showing me? And this is a rock solid foundation of safety. This is an unshakable ground. And on that ground, you can stand as a particle in existence that is love because it exists. Because that is the truth of all of us. We are love simply because we exist. Love doesn't have to be externally given. In truth, it can't actually. At the deepest level, it can be given, it can be unwinded, and then it can be recognized within another, and it can be celebrated together with another. But empowerment is taking your power back, means no longer being a victim of life, no longer being at the mercy of any external factor, and starting to recognize that we've been trying to check and control our surroundings because it wasn't safe for us to relax inside it as it was. At least not in our experience of it. So today, recognizing that it is safe to relax into the experience of you. And recognizing that transformation really is nothing more than, with every breath in every moment, recognizing that it's completely safe to be you. And sometimes what starts to release is sadness, and sometimes it's rage or anger, and sometimes it's fear, and sometimes it's joy, and sometimes it's feelings, which is just energies with a belief attached to it. But it doesn't really matter what it is, it's all okay. And I think that that is something to recognize, that we went from, I don't even know what I'm feeling, I don't even know who I am, I don't even know what I want, to I'm actually in touch every moment with what is moving through me. And I'm actually fully allowing it to do so. And because I feel safe and all of it can be, I can actually start to receive the love that I'm floating in. So it's very interesting because vibrationally, actually, we are walking through a bath of warmth. I don't know how else to describe it. There's infinite love for you, and there always has been. The only thing is that we haven't felt safe enough to relax into ourselves, to notice it, to receive it, and to live it. So today, allowing every cell in your body to soften, to open, to release any kind of charge that your system held because it thought it needed to, because it had to be what the surroundings needed it to be. Now we are recognizing, no, my system can be fully available, open, soft. My natural vibration can start to emerge from within, and I can allow myself in every moment to be filled with warmth simply because I exist. Breathing and relaxing, and allowing warmth to be revealed from within every cell, or to be received from outside of you, and allowing this big pouring in and flowing over of love. And starting to recognize that what we are doing is we are opening an energetic fountain. We are allowing the fountain and this well, this eternal well of love to pour into us and then to flow out of us. And it's not related to how you are with your surroundings. It's not related to whether you hang out with the friend that wants to complain or you don't, whether you show up for this or that person, whatever you do, right? It's just an overflow. So you're starting to realize that love is actually a vibrational expression. Love is actually pouring out of me. And my job is just to get in touch with the human being that I am and to honor its needs and to honor its wishes and to allow this form to be where it feels comfortable and good, to allow this person that I am to hang out with people that are expanding my sense of calm and expanding my sense of joy and creativity and beauty. And so then all of a sudden, it's not like something that you have to prove you are it. And you are actually giving it without effort because you're pouring it into yourself and it's flowing out of you effortlessly. The moment that I experienced this so-called awakening, which basically turned my entire life upside down and my entire perception of life upside down, all I could do from that moment was receive. It was almost like I was, on the one hand, attached to this sort of vacuum that was sucking everything up and out of me, every bit of sadness, every bit of anger, every bit of fear, kept on going and going and opening and going and flowing. And on the other hand, I was showered with energy all the time. So that which I no longer needed to hold on to started to lift up and out constantly, still till this day. And that which is actually the truth of my being started to pour in. And from that moment that I allowed this to be here and relaxed into that, people started to receive effortlessly. They started to either receive this vacuum functionality of everything moving up and out, or they started to feel this receiving or their own source being revealed and getting in touch with that sense of overflow. And the beautiful thing is that it's almost like this rotation, this life from the inside out, this safety, this allowing of the releasing of intensity and the receiving of beauty is just happening all by itself. So recognizing inside you where that rotation is actually happening sort of all by itself. And where you are simply empowered here to recognize it, to deepen it, and to live in it. Because we can start to live in this all the time. So just keep breathing and relaxing. And no matter what is happening, no matter whether you are in touch with that which is uncomfortable, just know that you're incredibly loved in the midst of it. I don't know what else to say. You really are. And it's a testimonial to you and your relationship with yourself that it's all coming up and that you're allowing it. And that you're actually allowing it to come up in a place and in a space where the revelation of your natural state is a result of that. So it's not a space where you need to do something with that or that is being labeled or analyzed. It's just a space where it's being received so fully and completely. And my deepest wish for every human being is that they walk life as this place and space where all of life is just received so fully and completely. Keep on breathing and relaxing and just opening your heart to everything. Because there is nothing to block, there is nothing to hide. There's nothing to protect. It's like open your heart, and then when you feel scared, open it a little bit more. And then when you feel frustrated, open it a little bit more, soften a little bit more, allow a little bit more. If everything that we experience is within us, and if life is only ever showing us what we have yet to embrace inside us, and if once we embrace it and we let it flow up and out, the truth of us is being revealed, then there is no need to protect. And I guess I never understood that need to put up the walls or to protect from other people's energies. If every energy that we relax into and that we welcome and that we allow alchemizes into pure light, into pure space, into pure warmth, then aren't we receiving by us welcoming all of life? And again, this does not mean externally. This doesn't mean that externally you tolerate things or behaviors or you let people walk all over you. That doesn't mean that. It just means that you welcome the experience of life as it is in front of you. And that is only ever allowing you to surrender more. That is only ever allowing that beautiful foundation of safety to expand. And it's allowing you to step into a version of life where you are, maybe for the first time ever, fully and truly relaxed inside yourself. And I know that that sounds like nothing, but that is everything. It's not anything else. It is fully and completely being so comfortable in your own skin that you forget that you have a skin. Fully and so comfortably relaxing into your energy that you experience yourself as infinity itself. So fully relaxing inside this form that it's almost like you're experiencing its formless nature all the time. Keep breathing and relaxing. And just allowing yourself to fully be received. Allowing everything to be revealed. It's okay. It's not like you're doing anything wrong when life happens. It's not like you have to hide anything. It's not like you have to walk around pretending to be peaceful or spiritual. You don't have to do any of that. Every moment you're allowed to be the human being that you are. Every moment you're allowed to be the feeling being that you are. And in that truth, you can start to relax. And in that truth, actually, you're starting to step into infinity. And then also, let's withdraw our energies from everything we feel we need to figure out. How our relationships are going to work out, how our friendships are going to work out, how family things are going to work out, how our businesses are going to work out. Let's just focus on how we get to feel in the midst of life. Let's make the steps we have to make, and then let go of the outcomes. And let's start to recognize that actually how we get to feel in the middle of life is everything. It's not how much recognition we have. It's not how many people like us or approve of us. Chances are that when you step into this totality of the light, you'll trigger everybody all the time. Explosions and eruptions of energy happen to people around you. That's what love does. That's what light does. And it's okay. But your relationship with yourself, how you hold yourself, that can forever shift. And that is already shifting, and recognizing today the degree to which it has shifted. And also recognizing that that shift is nothing more than you relaxing into the now, your human now. When you can accept that, when you can allow that, then you are starting to uncover this thing called presence that people are talking about. This thing called creation, this thing called expansion, transcendence. It's not moving away from your humanity, it's lying embedded within it. It's sleeping inside you. And it has been woken up. Experiencing your whole spinal column like a beam of light. Starting to feel that there is a flow of energy that is uninterrupted moving through it from the base upwards. Allowing that flow upwards to effortlessly lift up and out anything that hurts you still, anything that keeps you small. Allowing from your mental space to lift off where you're holding on to any limitation, any idea of not enoughness. Lifting off any guilt, any shame, any programming, any conditioning that is still somewhere hidden, where you feel you are not enough or where you don't allow yourself to step into the truth that you are pure love. Because you are pure love as you are right now. You are an emanation of light, brilliant light, as you are right now. And there's nothing you have to do to earn it or to prove it. You can relax into it. You can allow it. Allowing that to expand out of your body. Seeing that the more it pours in, the more it flows out. Feeling how infinite you are. And feeling that actually this buffer is your infinity, is the experience of the truth of yourself. And sometimes we need to feel something and then we land more clearly again into the truth of ourselves. But the truth of ourselves, this calm, loving, vibrant inner space that is always with us, in us, as us, that is where we can fully relax. Find safety, find belonging, find connection, tap into creativity, intuition, the whole shebang. And starting to see that that energy, that place, that space inside you is actually not inside your body just, it's around your body. Your body is happening in it. And then it happens to be so that this orb can infinitely expand. So allowing that orb to ripple out and envelop your home. And as that's happening, you're starting to notice that you can experience everything around you as the truth of you. That you no longer need to experience other people's incompletions, other people's distortions, other people's energies. You can look through them, see through. Anyways, they couldn't hide their humanity and their energy from you, but now they cannot hide their infinity from you either. Relating to the infinite baseline in everyone in your home, expanding that orb into your neighborhood, your city, your village, your country, your continent, the globe. So there's a whole lot happening all the time on this planet, on this globe. And the sensitivity that you were born into and the light and the catalytical energy allowed you to bring everything up in people. It allowed you to see through people into what they were actually feeling, seeing, thinking, experiencing. But now today, it allows you to see through that even. It allows you to experience the light we all share. It allows you to experience the warmth that we all are. It allows you to feel the freedom of the liberated truth within all. Taking a breath. And on the exhale, start moving down through the layers of the earth, spotting your continent, your country, city, village, street, neighborhood, your house, your room, your body, and allowing all of that energy to flow through your crown, through your spine, into the pelvis, and then allowing it to go from your pelvis into the earth. Anchoring yourself here as the human being that you are. Recognizing this firm platform that you're standing on because you cannot fall off of it because you include literally everything in it. Everything is okay. Everything is a part of that platform and that foundation. Thus allowing you to start releasing whatever wants to flow through, allowing you to receive the truth of who and what you are. And then looking out of your eyes from this place and space and recognizing that deeper infinite truth in your surroundings. Life is as you are. And we now know that we don't have to fix it outside ourselves, that we can simply love it within ourselves. Yay. You can open your eyes, keeping the gaze soft. And slowly bringing your awareness all the way back. Thank you.